Hey everybody, this is Jeremiah Craig, and today on Break Room Balladeer, I'm featuring the biggest company that I've featured yet, Porch.
It's the Break Room Balladeer.
Hey everybody, this is Jeremiah Craig, and I am with the Senior Communications Manager of Porch, Amanda Woolley. Thank you for joining me, Amanda. How are you doing today?
I'm good. How are you?
I am great. I'm super excited to be here at Porch today. But I know there are a few people, just a few, who don't know who Porch is or what you do. Can you do like a quick introduction, like a summary of what Porch is?
Yeah, definitely. Porch is a leading home repair marketplace. So we help people get projects done on their home, whether it's a small project like painting a room or a large project like an entire remodel. So we can help you find a professional to get it done.
So you're connecting homeowners or business people with the professional who can get the job done.
Exactly. And in those cases of like a small handyman job, we actually have handyman that we can send you directly, kind of like the Uber of handyman. So you put in what your job is, we give you like a fixed price, and then do all the scheduling for you and send them right out to your house.
How long have you been with Porch, and how are you liking it here so far?
I actually just started in August, so I
Cool.
just passed 3 months.
Congratulations.
Thank you. Yeah, it's been good so far. Pretty much the first week I got here, I got this incoming request from CNN. They wanted to do a story with us about how we're competing with Amazon. So it was a really good jump start into Porch's industry and what we're doing. I got to do a bunch of research. And then I had CNN in the office 3 weeks later. So shooting an interview with our CEO. So it was really interesting.
That is super cool. So CNN is my competition for this
Right.
episode. Is
Yep,
that what you're saying?
exactly.
I am huge into content marketing. I love the data behind content marketing. But from what I hear, you are using data in public relations
Yeah.
as well. It's an intriguing idea to me to use data in public relations.
For sure.
How's that working?
Well, I think it really helps your brand awareness. So you're thought of as a thought leader. It helps consumers understand what your specialty is, and it makes you look more educated. So in my prior job, that was how we built our entire comms program, was just looking at public records data and extrapolating stories we could tell about what was going on in the real estate industry. And there's a huge green space here in home improvement for that. No one's really done a great job of leveraging the space that way. So there's all kinds of stories you can tell about, from like what paint colors people are going to paint their houses in the spring to like how much you should be spending on your house and your home repairs.
Wow. Based off of data, you can discern what color people are going to paint their houses.
Yeah, I mean, it goes off of personal opinion, and it's going to change from year to year in that kind of instance. It's those like soft stories that you click on, like you're on Refinery 29 and you're like, I do want to know what the hot bathroom tips are going to be in terms of like upgrades and remodels I should be doing, to like those more hard-hitting stories of like, if you're thinking about doing a remodel on your home, like what are the things you need to anticipate that you need to do to your house to like get your ROI back, or like livability, or on style trends and things like that.
And then what do you do with that data? Who do you reach out to? Who do you partner with? Like what's the next step after that to reach the end?
We're kind
consumer?
we're building it right now, but
Okay.
I'm looking for research partners, so people that are actually going to do the research for us.
Okay.
And then I'm talking to reporters, so I want people to write about it, include it in their stories, and then come back to me if there's research that they maybe want us to do for them. So, for instance, we will partner with our content marketing partner, Fractal, and they're going to run the research, surveying consumers about how much they spent and what jobs they did, and then we'll look at our Porch data to see what our most requested job types were. So we can look at it from a national perspective to be able to say, this was the top 5 hottest jobs for the country, and then at a metro level. So I can say in Denver, people spent money on shingles and siding and sidewalk repair or whatever. You know, whatever those jobs are, I just made that up. But so we have a national story and a localized story.
You guys are still in startup phase, or sort of on the edge of going big time? Like, what are some of those things that you need to get to that next level?
I think what we're doing right now really well is partnerships. So there are some big players in the space already, but we are going out and creating partnerships with those well-loved and well-known home-related brands like eBay and Lowe's and Overstock. So if you're shopping on those sites and you need some sort of installation or assembly or whatever, you can add it right from your cart on a platform you already trust, you're already shopping on, and you see a brand associated like Porch, in the checkout flow, I think people are much more likely to add that on. I've definitely done it. Like, I don't want to assemble my furniture anymore. I don't have time for that.
Right.
Like, just come and build it for me. So I think that is really going to help get us to the next level.
What are some of the challenges that Porch has faced recently, and how have you conquered those challenges?
Yeah, I think recruiting is always going to be tough, especially in Seattle, especially for the people we want to bring in. Before I started, there hadn't been a ton of effort into thinking about like what the reputation had been in Seattle. So, like Glassdoor reviews, for instance, were pretty low because they hadn't put an effort into putting up new reviews. So the reviews were like 3 years out of date. So when I started, literally the first thing I did, I was like, this is obviously not as low. This company is great. Like, I love everybody I've met so far. I don't think it's reflective of the reviews. So we ran a campaign internally to actually just drive those reviews up, and we got some really great new content. And understanding what employees love about Porch and what we could put more thought into is super helpful, I think, to help Porch become an employer of choice for people.
That pretty much wraps up all my questions, but I kind of want to know, like, just what's next for Porch?
I think it's more of the same. Like, we're going to keep adding new partnerships and new products are rolling out. I think 2019 is going to be an exciting year for us.
Great. Well, thank you so much, Amanda, for taking the time to talk with me today.
Yeah, no problem.
I know folks in every trade, those who create and those who aid. And I know that soon, with your name, ask me any time of day. I know the boots that fit, I know fools who will never quit. And I knew them all before they hit it big on page. I'm the connector to storytellers, carpenters, and inspectors, and everything in between. But I won't lecture, no, I'm just here to connect, yeah. And then I'm on my way. I know folks of the obscure, those who've been to other worlds, and those who've helped this pale blue pearl become what it is today. I know the partner you need, those to help you to break free. And if you ask how to be like me, you know exactly what I'll say. I'm the connector to storytellers, carpenters, and inspectors, and everything in between. But I won't lecture, no, I'm just here to connect, yeah, and then be on my way. I'm the connector to storytellers, carpenters, and inspectors, and everything in between. But I won't lecture, no, I'm just here to connect, yeah, and then I'm on my way. Thank you. I'm the connector to storytellers, carpenters, and inspectors, and everything in between. But I won't lecture, I'm just here to connect, yeah, and then I'll be on my way.